I usually get out and about at night when there's fewer people around, but I think the overall driving skill is condensed into those few people I encounter. As you can probably guess, it's daytime out, and I'm actually recording something because, I'm wanting to share some of the places I've come across just around the Sacramento area that, that I think are interesting. Right now, I'm at one of these places. First one I want to share is it's one that hit me. I was way out, down past Elk Grove, just way out here. It's really, really middle of nowhere stuff. And what I came across just struck me as very odd to be pretty much the only landmark for, a couple miles in a couple of the in one of the directions I was at. I mean, it just struck me as unusual that it's out here, and making the trip back, I was actually surprised how far from any of the other major streets or any other major landmarks this place is. So yeah, it's honestly nothing amazing, but here it is for me to share with you. Okay, and this is it. CVS. Why is this such a weird thing to me? Well, it's because if we come over here, go the long way first, down this direction is literally nothing for a long, long while. A lot of farmland, a lot of nothing. Similarly, this is the cross street that I came across. It's Bradshaw, which I encountered at least 3 times on that trip. So down there is also nothing, leading to more farmland and stuff. That way you can get back up to Sacramento after a long, long while. So that's pretty long way out from the main city there. And down on the last direction is a high school about half a mile out. Whew. A lot of loudness here, but yeah, high school about half a mile that way, maybe less, but still nothing for a long while. So yeah, just a little CVS out here as the only landmark for a long while around here. I think it's all stupid and weird, but it's just something that I was not expecting, and I think it's pretty funny, to be honest. Because, high school direction, just about, complete that half mile out there, you're into a really populated area. But going the Sacramento direction, you're in Sacramento. I mean, even out in suburb area, it's still getting a lot of area. But then these other 2 directions, you're heading off to nowhere. And I even checked on maps and stuff. Except for these 2 streets, and the one that I came across both of these on, you're got nothing until almost Nevada. It's crazy. But, I don't know. I just like the idea of just this random little small landmark out here. It's a thing. Like I said, it's nothing major, nothing spectacular, but it caught my attention. And thought I had to share it with someone somewhere. If anyone else finds this interesting, you're as weird as I am, and I applaud you for it. Yeah, I know. Pharmacy in the middle of nowhere is not really the most interesting thing or the most impressive thing out there, but yeah. When you've been on these back roads for like, past 15 minutes, not seeing anything other than signs for other back roads, coming across this building glowing in the middle of the night very, very stands out. So there's just all these little things like this in the area that I think are interesting, and I'm going to try and find time to go out and say, hey, this is something I thought was really weird out here. This is just like you probably saw on the signs, Calvine Broadway, out here in Elk Grove. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, but in the middle of the night, when this is the only thing you've seen that even resembles civilization, and you haven't seen anything else since an Arco station 15 minutes beforehand, and that Arco was also out of the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this is somewhat impressive and silly and dumb, but that's what I like. Anyway, thanks for indulging on this middle of nowhere thing that I wanted to share with you. Hopefully I'll find more sometime around, but never know what I come up with for that. And until next time, see you around.